Hello friends, and welcome to another Modern League. Today we're playing something new, something spicy. We're playing Goryo's Vengeance deck, where we're going to be aiming to return Emrakul, the Aeons Torn. In order to facilitate that, we've got Wishclaw Talisman to find whatever missing piece, Emrakul, Goryo's Vengeance, etc. We're also using the Underworld Cookbook in order to be able to discard these cards. Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar is going to be able to fetch the cookbook. All these cards kind of like run together. It's really nice synergy. And then also Asmor is going to be able to stem the tide, so to speak, be able to slow down the opponent's pressure. Potentially also, just making food to eat if we need more life. But we also have Urza's Saga, which is going to allow us to make a bunch of beaters. So we don't only have the Emrakul plan, we can also just make a bunch of artifacts and swing in with those, which become bigger and bigger with the food that we're making. One thing that I decided to try is I wanted a Shadow Spear in this list to be able to make the constructs a little bit better. And then also, I was reading Emrakul, and I can't see trample anywhere on her text. So I figured, maybe Shadow Spear could also fill a role there. Who knows? Oh, this hand is so close. I think we keep this, because we're only missing land. Griselbrand's looking pretty good here. Giving us 2 extra creatures to draw that are good with Goryo's Vengeance. I don't like Flooded Strand. Urza Saga, nice. Okay, we're good to go. Go get Blood Crypt. Yes, we'll pay. Cycle Street Wraith. Get another Asmor. Play Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar. And go get a cookbook. Cool. That's nice. Play 2 cards, still end with 7 cards in hand. Basic Island looks like they're holding up a counterspell. Yeah, that's it. 100%. Oh, they're tapping out? Oh, to ice our Blood Crypt. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. Yeah, that's pretty good. We could play the Saga here for the cookbook. I think that's fine. We'll just play Saga Cookbook. And attack for 3. Pass turn. We can just go ahead and discard the Griselbrand. It's going to stay in the graveyard, unlike an Emrakul. The problem with that is it kind of tilts our hand, but it does also put extra artifacts on the board, which is going to make the Urza Saga better. And I'm kind of thinking we might just go for an Urza Saga win. Then again, like, discarding one of these extra Asmors is not going to tilt our hand. Oh, they definitely have counter magic. That's why I want to do Urza Saga stuff. We'll just make a bunch of constructs. If we really wanted to, if they tap out, we could bring down Griselbrand and Goryo's Vengeance as an instant, and then still we get to still like draw the cards. Oh, it's probably rhinos. Oh, well, it's almost definitely rhinos. I see what you mean about attacking into outburst. Good point. So yeah, we could draw 7 here while they're tapped out. But if they are rhinos, that hurts our life total a lot. Just gonna make Saga tokens. I hope so. Seems like it would be pretty good. Our Saga tokens are going to be very large, and we can even use food to just kill a rhino if we have to. Although, chomping on the food does reduce the size of our rhinos. Thinking Jeskai control? Yeah, and I mean, we just saw expressive iterations, so they're not rhinos. Prismatic ending on Cookbook. Alright, we're going to discard Griselbrand. And we can go get another Cookbook with Saga. They only have 1 mana up? This feels pretty good. Okay, they're going to bolt it, so we can just go ahead and kill them now. They're dead. Oh, yeah, that's true. I wasn't thinking about Force of Negation. You're right. But they don't have it. I don't think we could really realistically play around it. Alright, so we got match number 1. Playing against Control. We probably want Thoughtseize. I mean, Kala's command is a 2-for-1, but I'm not sure that it's going to have too much application in this matchup. They're running Spell Pierce. That makes sense. They bring in Rip. Ouch. Don't overboard, just go for Disruption. Yeah, the Thoughtseize. And then we're going to have to take some cards out. Lightning Bolt. And Bonecrusher. We have Seasoned Pyromancers to potentially like play fair. Is it always smoothie time now? Whenever I want one. This is a really good hand. Boosted Twitch, thanks for the follow, friend. Alright, well thanks for the heads up. We'll try and play around it. Another Emrakul. Let's play a Cookbook. No Spell Pierce. Sanctifier on Vec. That doesn't work with Emrakul. Emrakul is not black or red. Hey, see you, handsome. Thanks for coming by. So we could just go ahead and Emrakul here and send them back to the Stone Age. Seems like the thing to do. What do you think of this? Turn 2 Emrakul, Force of Negation. Okay. That's how they feel about that. They have the answer ready. Who earns indeed? Neonate. That's not really what we're looking for. Not looking too good here. Don't have a lot to do. Kind of like pass, honestly. Hold up shock. Yep. Control has always been a messy matchup. Yeah, but they were tapped out. Force of Negation, what a card. Another Vengeance. Okay. So we can go again on their end step if we want to, or try and like respond to something they're doing. They don't have a lot of lands here, so might still have a chance, and this is lethal if we get it to connect. Is there a blue Pact of Negation version of this deck? I don't think so. It would be nice to have backup, but like you're generally doing your combo during your turn, so your best backup is going to be Thoughtseize. Prismatic Ending, the Cookbook. Ouch. Think we just eat food here? Wishclaw Talisman. I'm gonna play Neonate, then Cookbook. Teferi Time Raveler, yes, it does stop the combo completely. Because we cannot respond to the Emrakul trigger. Yeah, the Living End can do it, for sure. And also, like, the best Living End cards are now blue. Okay, so we have Seasoned Pyromancer, but I think I just want to cast the Bonecrusher Giant. I do like that Living End transformed into this blue deck. It's really cool. Nice. Oh, they got Lightning Bolt for the Bonecrusher Giant. Play Talisman to bait out the counterspell. Got a couple more turns here, but they are definitely winning this race. I mean, we do have the cookbook, so we can just like gain life, gain life, gain life. I really just want to play Pyromancer, I think, rather than Wishclaw. Although Wishclaw for second Goryos, I don't know, like, the Emrakul will be gone before we can get the second Goryos to go off. I'm going to see if they'll counter this. This is pretty good for our clock. Yeah, okay. So we get a counterspell out of him. And I think I'm going to discard a Neonate here so we can gain a little bit of life. Nice draw. That's what I like to see. Should have played this first main, because now they can counterspell it and they don't have to worry about being attacked by Emrakul, but it resolves, so not punished. Activate only during your turn, so we'd need to draw a land in order to do that. Otherwise, we can just start making Saga tokens. Saga tokens can block Sanctifier, they can clock the opponent quickly. These decks often play Singleton Murktide. It looks like that might be what's coming down in right now. Yep. So we need to draw land. And we have Neonate to redraw. Is there any point in eating the food? It puts us to 9. I mean, what else are we doing with our mana? And Saga tokens aren't what the game is about anymore. So we might as well use our mana. Alright, do they have another Force of Negation? Do we draw land? We do not draw land, but we do get Thoughtseize. If they only have one counterspell, that might be enough. So we could Thoughtseize them, then we have Goryo's Vengeance. Or we could discard the Thoughtseize and try and go for second counterspell. I'm going to think Thoughtseize is probably just the better thing. If they have 2 counterspells, it's 2 counterspells, but they've already used one of them. Yeah, we're going to Thoughtseize. Nice! We take the counterspell, they don't have Force of Negation. Cool. So that should be it, right? We just discard the Emrakul, Goryo's good to go. Immune to colored spells, so Path is not going to work. And the Annihilator gets rid of all their permanents, so they cannot block. All right. On the board, we got a W. Do not like this hand. This one's better. I like this one a lot. I think we get rid of Asmor here. We got a first turn Asmor. Oh, turns into Stoneblade. Nice. Hey, Doll of Cutie. Yes, indeed. I did get a sponsorship. Thank you very much. Got that sorted out on the weekend, and super excited that that happened. Big milestone for sure. There's a Saga off the top. I think we'll fetch here. We'll just fetch a Swamp. Alright, Asmor, what are we facing? Misty Rainforest, no companion. Fetches for Overgrown Tomb. Misty Rainforest, Overgrown Tomb. And Fatal Push? No, Thoughtseize. Okay. So they can take our Cookbook or our Vengeance. But they cannot take our Saga. They do take the Cookbook. Alright. So we don't have any way to discard cards anymore. Probably draw like Emrakul here. Called it. So close. This Urza Saga will eventually get us another Cookbook, so let's just play that. And attack for 3, pass the turn. Emrakul is ready to go. Just need a way to discard her. Okay, we're playing against an Infect deck. Are we dead next turn? Don't think so, but maybe. Yeah, we could be, we could be. Oh, the Stomp! Okay, we're in it. Kill that right now. You got the mutagenic? Nope, no mutagenic. Okay. Swing in. I don't think you have any hasty creatures, and you should be dead next turn, unless you have Thoughtseize. Hey, Mick. What's going on? Exclamation deck. We'll get a link in the chat so you can see what's going on, but basically, what you see on the board tells the story of what we're doing with the deck. We've got Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar as an early threat and also a way to fetch out the Cookbook. Cookbook allows us to discard Emrakul, and Goryo's Vengeance allows us to attack with it. Alright, so well-timed Thoughtseize here, nothing we can do about that. They do get rid of Emrakul here, so Graveyard is shuffled. Emrakul goes back into the deck. Why haven't we fought against Mill yet? That's what I want to know. Yeah, 3 a turn. They're almost dead already. Den of the Bugbear. I think we want to go ahead and make a... We're going to make a construct. We could have, like, put out a Bonecrusher, I guess. But this is lethal next turn. Yeah, okay. I guess like we could trade here. I would be fine with a trade if they want to trade Nexus. Oh, it's not even a trade. They just chump. That is really good for us. Okay, let's keep going. Urza's kitchen decks are kind of mid-range, though. Yep, yep. The old versions of the Asmor decks were quite mid-rangey. You had like some troll stuff. The Urza stuff was really, really strong. I think so. Let's see here. That's one. I think we just cookbook twice, and then that's 4, 5, 6. That's still not lethal. Blood Crypt is not going to get this to attack. I think I still just discard the Blood Crypt. Maybe we like draw cookbook and it's lethal. Oh, or we could just draw Emrakul. And let's do the thing. Go. Do the thing, Julie! Julie, do the thing! Alright there, Varric. Just to kind of like go off magic for a second, I really enjoyed Varric's character arc. I thought he was one of the more interesting characters in the series. Starting out as like the low-class villain, and then, you know, like transforming into someone that they would go to for counsel, and then being on the wrong side again. It was just an excellent look at the way that a person can be turned to the dark side, and it's not always cut and dry. Yeah, well, that's the way that Moto goes sometimes. You'll get a terrible, terrible league, and then things will completely turn around, which is really like a great example of showing that you should never judge a deck by a single league. I mean, that should be fairly obvious, but there's a lot of variance in this game, so don't let one loss turn you off of a deck. Alright, none of this is guaranteed, but these are the cards I'm interested in. So let's see here. Pyromancer is a little bit slow. Bonecrusher is good. Asmor is good. This is going to be a tough one to figure out what to side out here. Oh, hey, plays faster. Yeah, we got really, really lucky. The Urza Saga to entice you into playing the Murktide and then drawing the Thoughtseize. We figured, like, if we drew a land, we were going to be able to Wishclaw, then double Goryo, but the Thoughtseize was nice. Great games, plays faster. Alright, so we got about a minute left to figure out how we're going to pull cards, and like I said, I'm just not really sure. Alright, plenty of time. Oh, the Rise of Kyoshi books. Yeah, I'll have to check those out. I've seen, or rather, I own a bunch of the Expanded Universe Avatar comics, like The Promise, up until, I think it was the one where they go to the Southern Water Tribe. So, like, the first 4 or 5 series. I like the 2 Bonecrushers in the Inquisition. I'm going to keep this. Oh, no kidding, your friend told you? Well, that's excellent. If you want to check it out, the VOD will be available after the league, or I'll be up on YouTube later on. Alright, I'm going to try not to make my opponent wait too long here. I'm a little bit of a slow player here, or methodical, as we like to call it. Pyromancer is kind of a meh. Protection from red is a problem. Let's get rid of it. Don't have to worry about it now. And then we can stomp the first stinger, and the second stinger could be a problem if they have extra mana. We get a Thoughtseize. Interesting. I want to stomp this, though. Oh, the Ink Moth is a bit of a problem, too. They do get land, but... Oh, okay, so yeah, they can tap the Swamp. Oh, Ignoble Hierarch. Are you still going to play the Swamp Stinger here? Nice. Okay, that's good for us. We can still stomp the Stinger this way. But they do have enough mana for Ink Moth Nexus now, so is that a kill? We need a land, I think. Emrakul. Okay, so we could Thoughtseize away the Might of Old Krosa. So let's see here. 1/2, attack with a 2, and then they don't have enough, but if they draw land, it's lethal. Hey there, Ferret Shippy. Yeah, Donut, thank you. They need land. I mean, land is one of the most common cards you could possibly draw. If we Thoughtseize, we get to play a Cookbook, and I'm pretty sure we don't die if we play Thoughtseize. No, if they got another, like, Might of Old Krosa... No, not that way. Yeah, I don't think we're dead if we Thoughtseize. The Swamp is also a problem, right? So if we Thoughtseize, play Cookbook, I don't think they can kill us. BG Infect. It's the new style. Any non-Vines card? They activate... Okay, well, it's a non-Vines card. I guess I'm dead. Oh, if I took Vines. Yeah, no, I wanted to take the Might of Old Krosa. Vines costs 2 green. If they wanted to use 2 green in the place of 1. We are still in a lot of trouble, but we have some draws. Goryo's, another Emrakul, is not going to be it. I think we just kill the Plague Stinger now. They're empty-handed. And hope that we're not dead. I mean, what else could we reasonably do? We don't really have any options. Golgari was the good budget option. I mean, you get to play Crusader. If Crusader is good, then it seems good. Alright, so we're gonna go to 9 Infect here. Unless they have another spell, and then we're dead. Alright, so if they have spell, we're dead. If they don't, we can draw exactly Vengeance. Okay, let's draw Vengeance off the top. Islet. That is not a Vengeance. Have we seen Lightning Bolt yet? We haven't. So we could draw a card with Islet and hope that it's the thing. Because like Pyromancer, we play Pyromancer, we are dead. Guaranteed. So I think the only thing we can do is draw a card and hope it's Lightning Bolt. Griselbrand. Okay. Pass turn. We're dead. We had a few turns to find Goryos, but we couldn't. It's 4 cards in the full deck, so not too surprising we didn't draw it off the top. Gotta be pretty lucky in order to do that. Oh, no kidding. Wouldn't think that you'd see too much of the stuff around, but every once in a while, a bit of BG Infect. Okay, that puts us 1-1. Let's take a little more time to think about the sideboarding here. Now that we've got full 2 minutes plus again. Bring the Wishclaw Talisman back in. K command. Makes sense. Want basically every source of removal, and then if we can destroy the Inkmoth Nexus as an artifact and also destroy another creature, that's pretty good. We do have 1 Alpine Moon in. We didn't bring in the second. Oh, this has almost everything. We have a Lightning Bolt for removal, a Stomp, we have Vengeance. Let's keep this. And start with a cookbook. Overgrown Tomb untapped, and Ignoble Hierarch. I think we just leave that, right? This is a good hand for the matchup? I think so. Blackcleave Cliffs, we'll play that one. So we could stomp the Ignoble Hierarch. That might actually be the play, because then they cannot play the 3-mana thing. Because if they have the 3-mana critter and they put that down next turn, we die super fast. And maybe they just don't have second land, who knows? Ah, okay. We're not that lucky. Another Hierarch. And a Glistener Elf. Okay. Emrakul? Not that lucky. Marknut, hello. Good afternoon. And thank you for the follow, my friend. So we got a blocker here for the elf. They're going to have to pump it up quite large in order to get rid of the giant. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's the Crusader. That is a problem. That's what we were worried about. Need that Emrakul off the top right now. Let's go. Let's go, Emrakul. We got 2 draws. Oh, Asmor. Pump it up. Asmor's not that great because, again, it doesn't kill this. I think we just have to draw another card. Emrakul. Urza Saga. Kozilek's return? That would be sweet. Well, Urza Saga would have been nice. Let's play the Asmor, I guess. Go get another cookbook, and I think we'll just bolt the elf. I guess we could bolt the Ignoble Hierarch. And then we can't attack. This has protection from red. Do they ever play Lily? That's not something I've seen, but it does seem like Asmor and Lily would make a good team. They both care about some of the same things. They like discarding cards. They like killing creatures. Yeah, there is a multitude of shells, and this feels like it would fit fairly simply, fairly easily into either Rakdos or Jund if you built it properly. Drewski90, thanks for the follow, friend. Scale up. Do you have one more thing? Because we're dead if you do. Wait, what colors is Asmor? Red and black. Yeah, she has a color identity because of the payment down here, I guess. Lily also means we can play Asmor on turn 4. It's quite late. Ah, Groundswell. Jerks. Alright, GG. Got killed by the Infect plan. This hand is like really medium. We're looking at Pyromancer, Urza Saga, and nothing else. I think we can do better with a random 6. This looks way better to me. We're just missing land. So we're against an unknown deck. We could just keep the cookbook and the Wishclaw. I mean, Seasoned Pyromancer, we're so far away from it. I think we'll just get rid of the Pyro. Nice job, Wizards. You had a Mardu Nihiri Emrakul deck. Yeah, Nihiri and Emrakul are good friends too. Playing against Goblins. They have an Aether Vial. We get a Thoughtseize. So we can play Thoughtseize, or we can play Asmor, or we can play Neonate. I'm gonna play Asmor, I think. Ferret Chippy, you're gonna have to send the link to me. A lot of people, most of us, won't be able to send links in chat. Or you can head over to my Discord and post it there. That's already in the autofill. Nice. So many people have been looking up this Asmor lately. Gonna definitely have to put that in the autofill. Okay, no play. Land. Another Emrakul. The cookbooks without the Daredevil, not that hot. Has anyone seen Ristic Study's video on Asmar? I have not. Yeah, no Daredevils. Maybe I Thoughtseize, see if I can take away some of the combo or something? I don't know. So that's part of the combo, that's part of the combo. Rough. So they're going to be able to Matron, go get the thing. So we just got to get rid of Harbinger, but they're pretty much set up to do it guaranteed. I guess we could get rid of Slingang. Difficult. Difficult. Yeah, we're going to be discarding an Emrakul to make another food so that we can kill stuff with Asmor. And we get the Bloodstained Mire back in our library, along with Thoughtseize, Neonate, and Emrakul. So I guess it doesn't really increase the chance of drawing a land. It probably actually reduces it. But I do want a food. And I don't want to discard Talisman. So land would be good, or land vengeance, or vengeance land. I mean, we all have our talents, right? And then how much time and effort we put into other things. I mean, we only have so much time. Learning how to do Photoshop can be quite the investment of time. I was lucky in that I already had a basic understanding of it. When I started this channel. Yeah, of course you can trade herbs for photoshopping. Feel like it gives the video more personality. Different herbs. So this is another matron. This is starting to remind me of the Pauper Goblin combo. Well, I mean, that can be, yeah, you put a lot of effort into it. What more can people ask than that, honestly? Well, how about you actually be good at it? Alright, tell me how you really feel. What do you get? Another matron. Yep. They're not going to have any problem with Emrakul. Okay, so this is going to get rid of Asmor. That is what it is. Asmor down. And I mean, honestly, getting rid of any of these goblins does not seem attractive. We could kill one of these, so what? Alright. Land off the top, we're good to go. We can hit them with Emrakul and win the game. Bugbear thing won't work. Don't give me Bugbear, deck. I mean, they're at 12 life, so Emrakul kills. Alright, land. Here we go. Perfect draw. Okay. Can we even survive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like we do get another turn. We even have 3 life here. So we're just going to have to pass the turn. What cards did we know about? Oh, they have Sling Gang? We're dead. We're just dead. We need to draw land. I mean, Wishclaw for what? We could Wishclaw for Goryos during our turn, and then they get whatever they want and kill us regardless. Yeah, we could go get land and then do nothing with it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they have Sling Gang Lieutenant in hand, so Aether Vial here is just going to slam it into play, and we're dead after combat. They could even be like really sneaky and slow roll us, just for the fun of it, and wait till we try and do some Emrakul stuff on our turn, then they just throw it in play and kill us in response. Okay, whatever. We weren't able to draw. That happens sometimes. We had almost everything we needed, but we missed the last piece. Wishclaw casts 1. Yes. So let's see here. We have a Braid. Kill their creatures. I want the card over here. Come on. Put the card over here. No. Put the card on the side. Over there. There you go. That's where I want the cards. Wishclaw on their turn? No. Wishclaw is sorcery speed. You can only... Well, it's not sorcery speed, sorry. You can only do it on your turn. Hey, don't worry about it. Magic cards have a lot of words, and you ask questions, you get answers, you learn, you get better. Main Power, thanks for the follow, friend. So we're going to take out some of our hand disruption, doesn't look good. We'll bring in a Colligan's Command, destroy their Aether Vial, kill a creature. We can even potentially make ourselves discard with Colligan's Command if that's what we need to do. Oh, is Merfolk gaining traction? Good for them. Alright, let's take the play. Alright, so we have Cookbook, we have Talisman, but we're missing 2 pieces. We're missing Emrakul and Vengeance. And Wishclaw's only going to get us 1. I don't think Urza Saga is all that hot in this matchup. I'm going to mull this. Hope for something better. No lands, mull again. I guess we have to keep this. So let's see here. We have to get rid of 2 cards. Play Marsh Flats so we can go get a shock land into play tapped. And then maybe we can like Abrade and Aether Vial this turn coming up. Okay, so Seasoned Pyromancer coming out next turn. Kill their Aether Vial, seems pretty good. Take away some of their mana. Alright, pass the turn with this. No lands. Ah! Stomping Grounds untapped. Another Ignoble Hierarch. Okay, so they still have all the lands. Let's see what we draw. Emrakul. I don't really like discarding that with Pyromancer. But it does give us a bunch of things. We get redraws, but if we're not redrawing to get Emrakul to kill them, what are we doing? Might just draw it again. I think we still do have to do it. Got another Bonecrusher. And we got some roadblocks. Ringleader, here we go. 2/2 with haste. Look at the top 4 cards. They get 2 of them. Goblin Matron and Harbinger. I'll close these. Oh, they already had a relic. Street Wraith. Let's go ahead and cycle that. Urza Saga, yes please. Play a Neonate. Now we have a way to discard a card if we find one, but with Relic of Progenitus there, I don't think we're going to be able to win with the Reanimator way. But we have the Urza Saga to make some big things. We have Bonecrusher Giant to take away one of their important goblins. Yeah, we probably should have just killed the Ringleader. Now we're just taking 4. We could have hit them for a bunch, but now we get to kill Snoop instead. Swamp! So I have 3 just off being able to make a Construct and a Giant. Construct's not even looking very good here, it's just a 1/1. Probably just play Giant here. Yeah, Bonecrusher is a very fair card. It allows us to try to play a fair game. As well as being a force for removal, so it has 2 jobs. But yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, if we had access to Faithless Looting, we would be playing it. I guess, like, maybe we could play Merchant. But I kind of feel like we just don't have enough ways to find Goryos. When I watch Doomwake play with this deck, it just looks so easy. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Alright, what do we draw? Another Blackcleave Cliffs. This is where Spear would have been nice. Okay, we can stomp on this. That seems pretty good. Hey, Golgari! Hello there. So I guess this fizzles now, but at least we got rid of that Sling Gang Lieutenant, which is pretty important. Cute. Alright, are we going to be able to keep playing this game, or is this basically over? There's the Harbinger. Be able to put a Goblin card on top. They put another Sling Gang Lieutenant. Yep, that's another good one. Oh, and they just immediately draw it. Yep. And Prospector gives them the mana to play it. Although we're not quite dead yet. And if they're using Prospector to play it, then they're also losing some Gobos. Guess we'll just block this with an Elemental. Could block it with the Pyro, then if we draw land, we can make a bunch more elemental tokens. Okay, so we get to keep our creatures. Nice. Another Neonate. That's not really helping us. I guess if we survive a turn, like, Neonate could... I don't know, like... Yeah, even if we got, like, Emrakul, we try to discard it to draw a card, we're not actually going to draw that card before Emrakul is gone. I think we've basically fizzled out. Our mid-range plan is not that good. Yeah. GG and all that. And this time we're actually going to do the damage. Nope. Another Sling Gang shot. That's the way it works sometimes. Sometimes the deck is like, hey, do you want to draw 2 cards for free? And sometimes the deck is like, here, lands. You like lands, right? Take some damage. Should have discarded the Inquisition there. Get that extra point of damage in. Other goblins get +1/+1. Sack a goblin, destroy an artifact. Okay, yeah, Construct wasn't going to be doing any good anyway. I'd say this finishes the game. Oh, I guess we still have a chance. We have Neonate. If we're not dead, we might just be dead here. Because they can attack in with a bunch, because they have this Lord now. Attack all? No attacks. Huh. Okay. Arid Mesa? Yep. I mean, we're drawing the cards that we put in our deck. Asmore with book? I mean, what... How? Ringleader, they get to look at the top 4 again. This has haste. Let's see here. So they reveal Prospector, Putrid Goblin, Matron. Ouch. That's a bunch of good cards that they're going to be able to put into play. I think we should just be able to scoop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's lethal. I guess we can, like, eat food. We could gain 3 life, but they also have combat. And Putrid Goblin's going to be able to do more than enough. Let's head out of here. We're not winning this one. Looks okay. We got Cookbook, we got Asmor, but we're missing the power couple. Emrakul and Goryos. No bannings for Pauper yet, not that I've heard. We do believe that it is going to be happening today. Algris, thanks for the follow, friend. Ooh, we're fighting against Valakut. Oh, we're almost there. We're just missing one piece now. Hehehe. Just wondering what I should discard here. Obviously not Emrakul. We could discard land, but then we don't have the 3 mana for Bonecrusher. We could discard Bonecrusher, but I want to be able to potentially kill an early creature. Insolent Neonate draws us an extra card. Hey there, Chuck. Do you think Modern needs any bannings? Not right now. I don't think that Modern is giving us anything too strong. Maybe Mishra's Bauble? Yeah, I don't think that they would ban Urza's Saga yet. It's a very new card. It would need to be shown to be just absolutely, it doesn't belong like Hogak before they would want to get rid of that card. Kind of want to just play Bonecrusher so we can start pressuring their life total. Because now we're attacking for 8 a turn. That's a 2-turn clock. And they don't get to keep their first creature. Asmor kills Primetime. Kills Dryad. So when should you sell your baubles? I mean, depends, you know? Do you need the money? Have you been getting good use out of them previously? Like, there's a lot of things that you might want to look at there. So they've already done the land thing here. They've played the extra land already. They've already got the value out of the Dryad. I don't think we need to kill it right now. Reclaimer. I don't like either of these cards. You might be at a good point to sell your baubles right now, but Magic Finance really isn't my thing. Griselbrand. Nope. So we could discard Griselbrand and look for the other thing, but I don't think that's necessary. We could just, like, kill Reclaimer, swing in. They can prevent 3 damage. They take 5. Oh, no, they don't take... Oh, I'm kind of surprised, but I guess, yeah, they're playing around Stomp, so that does make a lot of sense. But it means that our attack is basically lethal next turn because we can discard Griselbrand and we'll have the food for Asmor. Oh, I see. Because they already have the lands ready to go with Dryad Arbor. Didn't see that already. Yep. No, that's good. That's what I get. I forgot how quickly Dryad turns on those Valakuts. If they have another land here... Alright, we got some draws. That is not one of them. Last draw for it. Needed Goryo's Vengeance off the top, exactly. Wishclaw Talisman, not it. I don't think we survive another turn. But, I mean, if we do, we win, so pass the turn and pray. So that's 6. They go get fetch land. That's another 6. So that's 18 total. Just with, you know, Knight of the Reliquary. So yeah, we're dead. Oh, +1 flagstones go to the graveyard, so they can kill flagstones, go get a card with flagstones, and then Knight go get a fetch land. So yeah, we're toast. We needed to kill the Dryad there. I wasn't thinking about how fast the Valakut was going to get us. Instead of killing the Reclaimer, we had to kill the Dryad. My bad. I think we might actually want more Wishclaw Talismans, just because of how much we need to hit these Goryo's Vengeance. Otherwise, the deck really doesn't function. Right, so we're playing against, let's see here, we're bringing Alpine Moon. Maybe Thoughtseize? Wino Through the Breach, because we're playing this Asmor package with Cookbook. But yeah, Through the Breach would definitely be an option. But with Urza's Saga, it's difficult for us to get to 5. But yeah, traditionally a deck like this would play Through the Breach. So Alpine Moon can get rid of our Valakut problem. Not interested in this one. Keep this. Get an Urza's Saga. Don't feel this is the match for Saga. But who knows? With Cookbook, Saga is pretty good. We get a bunch of foods. Our constructs get to be large and in charge. We can just play Thoughtseize Cookbook on turn 2, swing for 3, see what to do from there. There's the Reclaimer, so we'll just go ahead and stomp that immediately. I guess we'll attack first. They're not going to block, but if they did, that would change things the way I played out. Of course not. Alright, let's crush. Bonecrusher says stomp. Stomp that elf. Still remember the days of Field of the Dead when Reclaimer was an all-star. Wishclaw. We're going to play Cookbook. Oh, they got like a Path to Exile here. Yep. Let's see here. We got a bunch of red. Let's go get another swamp. Play Cookbook, pass. So we're missing 2 pieces, but technically we're really only missing 1. So if we can draw Emrakul or Goryo's Vengeance, we're good to go. Let's see what we draw. We get another Urza Saga, so I think I'm just going to make a construct here. And now we got a 5/5. Okay, so beefy construct. And we also know 3 of the 4 cards out of their hand, all lands. Flagstones is okay, though. They get to do the legendary rule, grow their knight. Still not as big as my construct, though. So they go get Temple Garden. They played Flagstones. They have 1 unknown card in hand. Now we get Asmor. Really don't want to give them Wishclaw. I think we probably just make a construct. So if they sacrifice Flagstones, goes to 5, go get Fetch Land, goes to 6, and we can make the construct into a 7. If I don't have to make it into a 7, I think I would rather keep Asmor in hand, but maybe that's wrong. I'm just going to be making more constructs. Could also draw a card, I suppose. But again, like, just making constructs here feels like the way. And again, like, this would have been a nice spot for Spear, which I was playing in the first league. Okay, they do block. Let's hope I didn't miscalculate. Ghost Quarter. Oh, that kills the Saga. That's pretty good. Nah, I did miscalculate then, right? No, no, that still makes it a 6. Unless they target their flagstones, then that makes it a 7 and we trade. And I get to keep the Urza Saga in that case. Alright, we trade. That's fine with me. This looks like a pretty good position. I got all the stuff. They have very little stuff. Should win in, I think, 2 attacks. This comes in for 8, and then we have 2 of them. Somehow demolishing prowess with blue Tron? What? Couldn't even afford dismembers, you don't need them? Well, yeah, dismembers are just bad. Because they're going to cost you life. Alright, well, that worked. I guess we just run it back. We got Asmor, Street Wraith, Urza's Saga, Inquisition. We don't have any of the combo, but it still seems like a reasonable hand, especially with the opponent mulliganing. So first turn we can play Asmor, second turn we can play Inquisition Cookbook. Oh, there's an Emrakul. We're almost there. Just need a vengeance now. Asmorano costs 0, still gotta pay 1 if you want to use Ending. That's right. Who called it? This guy? Always need the vengeance. Come on, right there, right off the top. Alright, so we go Inquisition Cookbook. And then try and win next turn. Get rid of Prismatic Ending, which gets rid of Cookbook. Yeah, I think that you're right. Another way to get Emrakul onto the battlefield would be where we want to be. This looks like GG to me. Another Goryos. We are missing on lands, so we could just, not do anything from here, but we're getting rid of basically everything. They get 1 land back. Take 15, lose your board. Yeah, you like waiting another turn? I guess I'm just impatient. And I don't know what they were going to evolve that Dryad into. Probably nothing. Probably just keep it. They're doing it, chat! Oh, we're doing it. We just won. Double Emrakul. Let's go. That's how you gotta win with this deck. Just be super, super lucky. Just ludicrously lucky. It was so nice, we decided to do it twice. We got Vengeance, Street Wraith, Asmor. I mean, this looks like a keep to me. They're playing with Yorion, so some sort of like taxes deck. Last seen on Elementals. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Elementals today. I guess I could play Cookbook here, but is Emrakul turn 2 what we want to do? I'm into playing Urza's Saga next turn, Cookbook, Inquisition. But for this turn, we're just going to pass. Oh, Sanctifier. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Another Asmor. Not what we wanted to see. Asmor doesn't get past Sanctifier. Sanctifier is protection from what Asmor is, red and black. Oh, they have an Endurance? That is not what we want to see. There's a Recruiter. Take that off the revealed cards. And the Snow-Covered Plains as well. Ah, Magus and the Moon! We have Marsh Flats, we can go get Swamp before. That's a huge problem, but it does mess with our Urza Saga. Maybe we can just draw Emrakul off the top. Hey, thanks Team Red. One more chance. Ah, don't worry about it, friend. So let's see here. We have the Bonecrusher for the Magus, so no big deal there. It does kill the Urza Saga, which is a problem, but say come say. We do get at least one Construct out of it. Attack. This has pro red, and then we can kill them, or hit them with Bonecrusher. I kind of want to kill the Recruiter here. Because then they can't use Charming Prince to blink it. Fuck. That's just the worst. Okay. Screw that one up, friends. Was not thinking of Ephemerate. We knew two of their cards in hand. The last one was the perfect card they needed. And if I had put the Stomp at their face, we would have killed the Sanctifier. Face is the place. Base is the place, chat. That's frustrating. Is it even worth it to kill this? We lose Asmor and Urza Saga. Yeah, way too greedy. Get punished. Now they get Skyclave. Or no, they already had Skyclave. They get something else. Yeah, that sucks. My fault. That's what I get for being greedy. So much value. Just value for days here. Charming Prince can bounce the Recruiter, go get another thing. Come on, Emrakul, off the top. Let's go. Eh. Get rid of the E-Witness so they can't return Ephemerate. No point in playing the Urza Saga here. Yeah, just go ahead, search your library like 5 times. Kiki-Jiki, we're basically dead. I mean, we can kill the Felidar Guardian, it just costs us a bunch. Seasoned Pyro, don't have the mana to play it. If we had... I guess no, we wouldn't have had it anyways. Magus of the Moon lets them play the Kiki-Jiki. Not dead yet. But once, I guess they have the Skyclave Apparition, Skyclave Asmor, then we're dead. Nope. Just gonna give us infinite turns. Urza Saga does nothing. Oh, no double white. So they're just waiting for the Vial to tick up. So we could kill Magus of the Moon, which means we get to play Urza Saga, but then we just die to Kiki-Jiki. Not now, no. We could have done it during our second main step. That would have been a fine time to kill Kiki-Jiki. They would have been able to copy something, though, get an extra trigger out of it that way. But I think we have to do it next turn during our second main. Woof. Yeah, he copies Imperial and find another one. Do you think he has two Kiki-Jikis? That's a good option. Blinks, copies this, and then blinks this. Wow, what a great draw. Cheese Humper, thanks for the follow, friend. All right, killed their stuff. I mean, I guess. But this way we just killed both of their things instead of just Kiki. Instead of being able to make a copy of their creature. I think our way was just fine. Huh. Well, that is what we've been looking for. It doesn't exactly win the game because opponent is at 16. If they had 15 life, this would look really good. Oh well. This is what we're in for, so let's do the thing. Does killing one of their things change anything? Because, like, we can kill something with Asmor as well. I mean, it does set him back a little bit, yep. This is kind of what we're here to do, so let's do it. And if we had done the stomp to the face, they would be at 14 right now. Super punt. Just get rid of all their lands. Yep. Go to 1. All right, go ahead, I guess. Now we just need to draw Stomp off the top. Let's go. Or Bolt. Yep, Bolt would work as well. I'm just wondering if I want to keep this Pyromancer, because if we draw land, Pyromancer's looking pretty good. I think we keep Pyromancer. We don't die here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go to 4. We're pretty much dead, though. Oh, they don't even attack with Arbor Elf? They have something else to play? We do get the land. So it looks like we're dead. Good game. We could have had that one, but made a major misplay and stomped a creature which they were able to ephemerate. Alright. How are we going to recover from this? Bring in some ways to kill their creatures. Gotta take some cards out. You think Shattering Spree? I mean, we've seen that they had the Aether Vial. What other artifacts did they have? Oh, hey there, Blake Trusty. Yeah, super interesting deck. I was really excited to try it out. I've been struggling a little bit with it, but it's very exciting when you get to slam an Emrakul and turn it sideways. Might be a one of. Ugh. I mean, I don't think the opponent's deck has too many one-ofs. I mean, they're playing with, what, 80 cards in their library? Yeah. Bristle's just not good in this matchup. We need one more cut. I don't know about the Talisman. I've been genuinely thinking about bringing more Talisman in just because, like, we need to find Goryo's Vengeance. Otherwise, this deck doesn't do much of anything. I mean, we have the Hand Disruption, we have Asmore, but what are we doing from here? Let's try it. Oh, I like that. With them mulliganing so heavily and we have Hand Disruption, that's pretty nice. Should be able to tear their hand apart. Probably just go get basic Swamp here, so that we don't get taken off of black mana. Gain 2 life, destroy target enchantment, exile target card from a graveyard. If they can put this in at instant speed, that's a problem, but at sorcery speed, it's not that big a deal. I mean, they mulliganed heavily, right? They had to keep something. Urza Saga. Get the Pyromancer so they can't just cast that next turn. Alright, so Misty goes and gets, what, Temple Garden? Hollowed Fountain, all the colors. Play the Dawnbringer Cleric. Oh, they can destroy Urza Saga with that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Was not thinking, got caught. Should have played the Fiery Islet there. Just basically giving them an opportunity to make a comeback. Alright, let's get rid of the Omnath in their hand, because that's scary. Alright, go get Asmor, go get a cookbook. Pass the turn back. We're both top decking. Opponent gets another land, so they can go get Yorion. Kind of want to kill the Arbor Elf. Set them back on mana again. Got a Blackcleave Cliffs. They're at 12 now. Collector, oof. Oof. That's pretty good. They're going to be able to double block. That sucks. Collector oof seems pretty good here. Big oof. We know they have Yorion in hand, so Inquisition does nothing. We just have to pass. We have nothing. They can't really attack into Asmor here. You would offer the trade? Yeah, that's fair. We're winning the race. And if they want to trade oof, then we get to use our cookbook again, which is how we win the game, sort of. Yeah, they don't want the trade. They get another land, though. They're racing real good. Yeah, we should have attacked last turn. That turn of no attacks might be the difference. A lot of small things here adding up to really big ones. Okay, Aether Vial cannot be activated. They might as well attack here if they're not going to be blocking. No attacks, okay. Emrakul, almost there. They take the damage again. Pass back. We could play the Blackcleave Cliffs. But what am I really getting out of it? What do I have that I need 4 mana for? Oh, they did get the land, so Yorion's coming down. So close. They're at 3. It really did come down to that one swing. Well, that's fitting. Made a mistake earlier against this same opponent. So small mistakes are adding up. Nice draw. So they can just attack with Yorion 3 times. They have a ton of lands at this point. Looks like GG, but we've had a pretty good time with this league. We had a lot of fun with it. But I feel like this deck is just missing something. Okay. That's it. At least we managed to get some wins this league. Got to swing in with some Emrakuls. Even got to swing in with Emrakul twice over 2 turns, which was really fun. But, I don't know, like, I've seen this deck perform very well, but I feel like you need to get pretty lucky in order to do that. I had a really hard time putting together Emrakul plus Goryo's Vengeance. We just don't have enough ways to cycle through our deck. So we're really at the mercy of just top decks trying to find the card, and our mid-range plan just isn't good enough. So yeah, I enjoyed playing the deck. I think it's a really cool idea, but I really feel like it's missing something.